and welcome back to Stonehearth. I'm literally just making this video to show everything that I found in the game of Alpha 4, and I didn't mention this before, but this is release 118, I do believe, so 118 on the Alpha build, and I've been playing this particular game because I started again from our last playthrough for almost 2 hours. So this is how far I've got in 2 hours, which, you know, is not far, but there's been a few, obviously, glitches and bugs which pop up, which the team already know about, or some of them might be new, so I'm just going to explain a few. The first thing I did when I came on was I built this little plateau, place for them to eat, and it's something to make it look nice. Yep, that's about it really. Then I didn't build a single building until I got my carpenters and my weaver set up. One thing you noticed in my last playthrough is that the weaver didn't actually work properly, and I figured out the reason why, and that's because you need thread before you can do anything. You know, I didn't read into that, so that was a user error on my behalf. Following on, this keeps on happening, so this might be helpful for the makers of the game. So I keep on getting this, which pops up, which you probably can see because I think I got the transfer glitches and bugs through. But I've got 192 errors which have popped up in my game, and yeah, there's just loads of them. So you know, this just proves how much of an alpha game this is. But nonetheless, it is still a good game. 192 is a fair amount. If there's a way that you guys can help me out and tell me how I can probably forward this on to you, then maybe that would be quite normal. But yeah, this one pops up as well, so there we go. New thing to add for what I've seen is pets. As you can probably see, I have a bunny and a squirrel, and you might have noticed a fox. There's the fox, never a bunny. Trapper is just making pets like no man's business, which is nice. I've got another fox as well, but I'd be probably better off if there was an ability to get a limit to it as well. But I don't like the little icon inside of it. Doesn't really. I can't collect them. There you go. No icon to get rid of the creature, but I'm not going to do that because I like my foxes. What else has been any glitches? Oh yeah, so harvesting materials. So I thought I'd test to see how far I could get the workers to collect materials. So everything I got around here was fine. I managed to get all the way up to here, which is alright. I haven't went further from that. The trapper seems to have a good idea about where he's going, and traps animals up there, and also over here. But as soon as I went this far, they just stopped and forgot about it. So you know, I've got food, I got wood. There was a lot more than this, but I had a lot of resources over here, and they just wouldn't go and collect it. Only until I asked them to build something would they go and do that, but they were a bit in danger, which brings me on to the next thing, which is the goblins. So the goblins is really cool. I really like the goblins being in the game. Good. And then another one pops up, and we've got a new carpenter. Yay! So the goblins came along, and they were fine. You know, they come along and they'll go over and mess with my stockpile, and then that was pretty fine. But they've become a bit distracted and are taking all the resources that I harvested all the way out here as well. So I was after silkweed, so I went all the way out here, and they've been picking at that. And they also just come over here. So I've got goblins wandering around, and I can't deal with them at the moment at all, because there's no way that I can allocate them to be killed. But he's not doing anything. He's just wandering around and burning resources that I could be using, but at the same time he's not affecting my actual village, so I'm not fussed. This guy, however, is bugged. Look at his little teeth. He is not moving, and he is stuck. I thought this wouldn't be a problem. He'll just die, or he'll just go away, but no, he won't. He's been there for about an hour. Stood there with his shadow and stuff like that in a pose. Maybe use him as a statue or something. I don't know. It was this one and another goblin actually killed one of my men, which I really like. I know it's a bit morbid, but that's a really cool design for a graveyard. So I moved it from over here to there. But yeah, the one problem with this is that if you have a footman, which I have here, and I've upgraded him, so he has thick leather armor on, so he's well armored. He's been going at this goblin for about half an hour. Yeah, he just can't. He won't die. This thing does not die. It's in the stuck mode. It's not gonna die, and this guy is being distracted and is just constantly hitting him, and he's not doing anything. So that is a big problem because I've been attacked a few times already from over here, and they come along and steal my thread, and the footman's too busy over there and I can't do anything, so I have to get all my villagers. Oh well. That's kind of it. Another bug, of course, is the placement of windows. So this here is a bug. They built things, but they're not actually going to create it. Same happened here, which was the first house I made. And another thing as well, I don't know how I managed to do that, but hey, I can build a window in the corner. As you can see, my worker's got his upgraded clothing on, and it hasn't bugged out, so there isn't anything spare. I built 3 because I did have more workers, but they've all died. Farms are working brilliantly. They work very well. There's not really any problem with those at all. I've got this one farmer, and look at all this food that I'm getting. It is amazing, the amount of food I'm able to get. So, I'm happy with that. What else have I found out? There was something else. Forgetful. Not going very far to get materials. Placement of objects. Goblins. Doing that. That's about it really. So, bugs happen all the time, but at the same time, it's still a lovely game. And even though I've got a very small little village or colonial outgoing here, you know, it's still a stable town. You know, nothing really going too wrongly. I think it becomes quite slow when you've only got a few villagers or workers and stuff like that, and especially when you lose one. So me losing this worker here has actually made everything go 10 times slower than what it used to be, because I'd have 2 workers and they'll be able to build like no man's business, and this thing will be going up like mad. It's good that the carpenter does something, but he should be doing carpentry. But yeah, it would be great if we can have a bit more travelers, you know, more travelers instead of 1 at a time, even though I've got a really high net worth. This is very helpful though, very helpful. So that's kind of it really. I'm loving all the decorations that we've added. So the sign, so I've got the weaver house, the carpenter's house. Inside of it I've managed to decorate it out, so it's got a drawer. I just love these decorations, they're amazing. And I can't wait to use any more, like the curtains, and put them around the windows, which maybe one day they'll be in place. Yeah, that's kind of it. So keep up the good work, guys, and anyone else who's watching this, I hope you are enjoying this. I'm going to be definitely putting more videos out of this game, so look out for more. And I know a lot of people are interested, and something to hint you to, I have a gift key for the game, so I have a big plan in the future to give that away, so you can join in on this alpha release, but you can also get the beta as well. So that's a gift release I was given when I backed the game, so I cannot wait to get that out for you guys. Anyway, enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe and comment for any more, and anyone else who is watching this from the forum, leave comments if you've experienced any of this as well. It'd be brilliant. Anyway, see you guys next time. Bye.